Don't challenge few people to a fight. Don't challenge them because they have the might and they have the power to destroy your entire existence. Yes, you will understand what I'm talking about. You might feel that you are the most powerful, the most mighty, and the most strongest person, and nobody can touch you, nobody can do any harm to you, and you will be victorious in all odds and situations. And with this overconfidence, you end up going to those people who have certain combinations in their horoscope, which has the power to shatter, to ruin, and to destroy your life. And I have seen my friends doing this mistake, and because of that, they have suffered permanent losses. So, hey guys, what's up? This is Purab from Purab's Astrology, and this is a video which will warn you as to understand whom to take on, whom not to take on, and how to keep yourself away from arguments and conflicts because war brings destruction. So, let's get started. You might be a person who is interested in martial arts, combat sports, fighting, boxing, kickboxing, and MMA and things like that. And because of that, you always have the inclination to pump your muscles, to do testosterone pumping, and show your aggression upon people, force yourself, dominate yourself, and you are always on the lookout for a fight. You want to show that you are the person who is the man or the woman, because even women are involved in combat sports. This is applicable to both. I'm being very humble when I say that. Now, what happens is with this tendency of yours, for example, you have Rahu in the sixth house, in Aries, or in Virgo. So you are inherently having the nature to always fight, to get into arguments, to get into, you know, combat with people. And you will also come across a situation where you force yourself into such situation. For example, two people are fighting, it's none of your business, but still you go there and end up giving your suggestion, and then you end up fighting because you lose your cool and you feel thrilled when it comes to getting into a fist fight with somebody. Now, there are certain people who are dangerous because whatever you know, how powerful you are, how mighty you be, but there is always your daddy who can kick your ass. And you need to understand that there are certain combinations in the chart of few people who cannot be won over. For example, in the Ramayana, there was a king called Bali who was the elder brother of Sugriv and who had the boon that whoever comes in front of him and challenges him for a fight shall lose his strength, 50% of his strength, and it would go to Bali, and Bali shall be victorious with anybody who fights or who chooses to fight with him. Ravana tried that, and Bali held Ravana in his akal and flew across the seas and insulted Ravana and later released him as a prisoner when he begged for mercy. Lord Rama had to actually kill Bali from behind because he had that power that whoever comes in front of him shall lose his ability and strength. So, who are these Balis? Who are these people who are so strong and who are so powerful that even people like Lord Rama have to attack them from behind? People with Ketu in the sixth house, in the sign of Aries, in the sign of Scorpio, in the sign of Virgo, and generally in any sign, if the Lord of the sixth house is strongly placed along with Ketu, are undefeatable, ever victorious, and nobody can defeat them in any sort of war, in any sort of fight, in any sort of argument, physical, legal, whatever it is, because Ketu is the mastery of your previous life. And this mastery of your previous life comes to you whenever you want it. For example, if a person has Ketu in the third house, then he has mastery over playing instruments, over driving. So he uses his skill and he is always triumphant when he does that. Similarly, Ketu in the sixth house gives mastery over the things of the sixth house, which is fighting, war. If you are crazy, then you will do the mistake of challenging a person who has Ketu in the 6th house in Aries, Virgo, Scorpio, that will be the end of it, because this person knows to attack you and to destroy you. He would just land one punch in one particular point of your body and you will die, because he knows how to fight. He knows which particular point I have to hit him, because Ketu is an intuitive master. He does things out of intuition, out of past life experience. So never do the mistake of challenging people who are always having this nature that they want to stay away from fights. They're like, don't do this. Let's not fight. Let's be calm. Let's sort it out. No need to fight and things like that. But if you press it hard, if you take it to the next level, then they know that it just needs one punch to end everything. So I hope that you understand the importance of this video and you don't get into trouble, because Purab loves you and Purab wants you to be safe and healthy and intact. And this video is also an indirect message to a friend of mine who has been doing such things, and he doesn't know that one fine day he will get his arse kicked by somebody. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to Purab's Astrology, because I learn astrology from life, from what happens in nature, from what happens among people, how people react to situation. For me, observation has taught me astrology. I observe people, I see which planet is talking in which way, which planet is actually doing what this person is doing, because there are 9 planets in you, and these 9 different layers of planets manifest in different situations. If somebody is asking you to fight, then Mars kicks in. If somebody is asking you to give justice, then Saturn kicks in. If somebody is asking you to enjoy a movie or a date, then Venus kicks in. If somebody is asking you to use logic and criminality and analytical ability, then Mercury kicks in. If somebody is messing with you, then Sun, your ego, kicks in. If somebody is weak, then care and affection, Moon, kicks in. And if somebody is giving you the feeling that they also share the same ambition and desire with you, then Rahu kicks in. If somebody messes with you in the wrong way, Ketu kicks in, because Ketu is the master. You cannot win over Ketu. So, adios, guys. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.